Hey there! In today's YouTube video, you are going to get to watch me live at a real senior session with the iconic Miss Savannah, and I'm talking specifically about how I decide when to use my 50mm lens versus my 85mm lens, specifically when we're at a super crowded location and I have to get really creative with my framing to be sure that we don't have distractions in the background. So if that sounds helpful to you, go ahead and keep watching. And welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hope Taylor and I have been a senior portrait photographer for over a decade, and this YouTube channel is where I share education specifically for fellow senior photographers. And in today's video, you guys are going to get to do, which is my favorite thing on this channel, you're gonna get to watch me photograph a real senior session. And this session is actually technically not a senior because it is with Miss Savannah, the pageant queen in the beautiful Savannah, Georgia. And we had an incredible time photographing together downtown all over the iconic Savannah locations to get her content because she was Miss Savannah. And she's absolutely amazing. We had the best time. But what I'm focusing on from an educational perspective in this video is the difference between photographing with my 50mm lens and my 85mm lens. You're gonna get to see me in action at a real session, having to navigate the super busy Forsyth Park and making sure that I don't have a ton of people or distractions in the background. My thought process when I'm at a shoot is that I always want to minimize my distractions and my photoshopping time later by getting things as accurate in camera as humanly possible. So the footage you guys are going to see is actually from my membership called the Senior Scoop, which is like the Netflix for senior photographers. There are over 450 members inside of this membership, and they get new content every single month, including watching me photograph a full uncut senior session with my real-time thoughts on every decision I make, from lighting to dealing with controlling moms to crowded locations, dealing with senior boys that don't want to be there, dealing with pouring rain, anything that you can think of that I've encountered at a shoot. You basically get to be a fly on the wall and watch me teach you how to navigate it in real time. They also get bonus videos with editing tutorials and additional content. They get live coaching calls with me every single month and an online community for continued support. But with all of that said, you guys are going to get to watch just a snippet here on YouTube. If you enjoy it and you want more content like this, I'm actually gifting you guys a free month of content just as a thank you for tuning in. You specifically will get to watch Brooke's full senior session for free at the link in the description. So if you enjoyed today's video and you want more content like that because you're a visual learner and it's super helpful for you to see how this content applies to real life sessions and real life camera settings and real life decision making, then you are going to love that free lesson. So snag it at the link in the description. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and cut to Miss Brittany or Miss Savannah's beautiful downtown shoot so you can see the first half of all of these decisions that I made regarding my lens choices.
Okay, let's have you stand like right there on that edge. And then obviously you're like a pro at this, but just so you know, like most of my clients aren't models. You can't mess this up. I'm gonna tell you what to do the whole time. Do you have a side of your face you prefer that you like better? Okay, I always check just because some people are really like particular. Okay, do we have pockets or no? We do. Oh, I love this for us. Okay, that's so cute. So I'm gonna have you actually kind of put all your weight in one hip like you just did, and we're gonna laugh at like a lot of random stuff. So I'm gonna have you laugh over that shoulder, and I'm just gonna get my camera settings set here real quick. Sorry, I'm having to scream at you. That leaf blower is not the vibe. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, and laughing over that shoulder for me right there. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. And then smiling right here towards me.
Okay, so because she was running a little bit late, I had the privilege of walking around the park and really finding exactly where I wanted to shoot before she showed up. And I always do that. I always try to arrive early enough to give myself time to really map out where we're going to go. But this park is massive, and it actually gave me the time to drive around and do multiple loops to find areas where maybe the azaleas weren't as sad and wilty and had really beautiful light and were away from the crowd. So the downside of Forsyth Park this time of year is that it is packed with with people because it's spring, it's beautiful outside, everybody wants to be outside. For a photographer, that's not ideal, right? So I found this location, and this is a really good angle to kind of show you why I chose this spot. So first things first, again, azaleas, sad, dead, dying. You can't tell in this frame, but those bushes of azaleas behind her, especially the like first light pink one that you see on the right, were like wilted completely. Like they were just so sad. However, the thing that I did here is that I put her really far away from the flowers, but they are still in the background. So you're still getting that beautiful pop of color from the azaleas, but I'm shooting on a really low aperture. I think I was at 2.2 here. So you can't tell. You can't even make out the flowers because they're blurry in the background, but you're still getting that beautiful feel of the florals. There's some distance, some depth to the photograph behind her, but you're still getting that feel of the beautiful spring azaleas. I also loved this low hanging Spanish moss like branch because it kind of framed her in a really beautiful way. And the sun kind of went in and out of the clouds here, but you'll see in a second that I actually pushed her back into the grass just a tiny bit to get some glow on the back of her head. I wanted that beautiful halo glow behind her. So you're gonna see me do that here in a second, but this spot was very intentionally chosen because of the way that those branches framed her and the way the azaleas were in the background, and you could see the pop of color, but with a low aperture, you couldn't see them enough to see that they were a little sad and wilty. The other thing to note here is that this location was great because on a low aperture, you could barely see the people walking behind the azalea bushes, and I got low for a couple of shots and used those bushes and that foliage to block the heads of the people walking behind her. I did end up having to edit out like just one or two little blue t-shirts of people walking behind, but otherwise I was able to use that foliage to block people out. So when you're in a really crowded location, use the foliage and the landscaping to your advantage. And I strategically placed her a couple of times during this shoot to block people too.
Gorgeous! And then let's do a fun little kind of twirl like you were doing before. Yeah, and smiling right here towards me. Oh, so cute. Hold on, light's changing on me. Let me adjust. Girl, these are so good. This just looks so quintessential Savannah. And laughing right here, cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, I'm gonna come in a little closer. So let's have you do hands on hips, just like super cash. We're gonna do a little higher than you normally would, like on the top. Yeah, just like that. And then let's do eyes over that shoulder really quickly. I'm gonna get a couple close-ups here. Whoever does your hair and makeup freaking crushed it.
I know, she's one of my sponsors, so that's I didn't want to watch her too much because I felt bad.
No, oh my gosh, of course. Who is it? Because I'll make sure to tag her.
Sure, it's Kim's mom. I can send you her.
Yes, you'll have to send it to me because she crushed it. I want her to do mine. Eyes over that shoulder one more time. Perfect. And then laughing right here towards me again. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the easiest shoot of my life. Are you kidding? Let's step back in here a little bit. I wanna get a little more of those azaleas in here. Let's do, like right, kind of, you see where the sunspot is actually? Oh, it disappeared. Never mind. You can turn towards me. The light went behind the cloud. Like right there is perfect. Let's do a little ankle cross moment here and just kind of a really soft arm. Yep, just like that. And we'll do eyes off this shoulder. I'm gonna adjust my settings one more time here. Oh girl, this is so pretty. And then eyes right here towards me. Cute. And then let's get a little bit of a model walk in here. I'm gonna back up the tiniest bit. Get this all set. Perfect. Let's do maybe like a twirl while we walk, and you can just go super slow. That way I can get more shots for you. But you're just gonna walk here towards me. Beautiful. And then eyes off that shoulder. Oh girl, so good. So stinking cute. And the sun came back out. Let's go back a little more now that sunspot is back, like right there, so we can get some glow on you. Perfect. Take like one step towards me actually. Half a step more. I'm just moving you with the light. Perfect. Yep, great. And then I'm gonna have you kind of take a step so one foot drags a little, and we can do like the tiny purse pose where you hold your fingers right here. Yep, and just kind of laughing down over that shoulder. I'm kind of getting pictures of the outfit for you. We can send these to Emily McCarthy because we love them. And then laughing right here towards me. Perfect. And then let's throw that hand up on your hip. That backhand can just rest just like that. Smiling here, cute. Oh my gosh, I love. And then I'm gonna have you face me with hands in pockets, and I'll get some details of your outfit for them. Eyes over that shoulder for me really quick. Perfect. Oh, this is so cute. And then smiling right here towards me. Stunning. Okay, perfect. We're gonna stop and keep walking. Somebody set up a light down there, which was so rude. Clearly they didn't know we were coming. Just kidding. But we'll go over there in a minute because I wanna get you that like quintessential fountain photo too.
Can we do like behind the scenes stuff too if I have your
Oh yeah, okay. Absolutely. I'll send you, she's taking a bunch of videos, so I can send you all of them too.
Yes.
But you can take whatever you want. Absolutely. Okay, those are pretty. Some of them, I don't know if you went over to Collins Quarter, but they got like all wilty. I'm like, I was here yesterday and they were fine.
You never know. It's just either gonna happen or not happen.
I know. It's just, I think
There's
it's
a place down like that direction on one of the squares, like off the square, and it's a road, and it's honestly super picturesque, and I can't remember the name.
Oh, well, we could drive around and find it.
Yeah, we could find it though. If I like go that direction, I'll be like, yes, I know where it is.
Okay, amazing. Catherine, thank you for getting that. You're so sweet.
Oh, yes, you are so sweet.
You're such an angel.
I always have those moments where I'm like, oh, I forgot that.
No, I literally just dropped my bag and then I don't know where it is for half an hour. So that's how professional I am with my camera gear.
It's all good.
Okay, this one looks happy. We'll see if
Yes,
it looks
this one does
happy
look happy.
as we get closer.
We like happy flowers.
We love happy flowers. But I was on Bull Street yesterday, and if it's still pretty like I'm hoping it is, there was a church on the corner that had this white staircase with this huge azalea bush on the corner.
Okay.
And I had a vision, but we'll see if we get there and it still looks as good. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, of course. I am down for whatever.
I love that about you. You're the best. Okay, we're gonna cut across here. Sorry, Tyler, we're coming at you. Let's see. I think these look happy enough.
Okay.
We will see.
Okay, so you're about to see Miss Catherine. Catherine is Tyler's husband. Tyler is who is now filming all of my local shoots for me in Charleston and Savannah since Josh moved to California, so you guys can still see all the good stuff. And Catherine is his wife, and she was so helpful. She was carrying around my lenses for me and my reflectors, so you're gonna see her cute blonde self pop in and out, and it was so nice. I told her I'm gonna pay her to come to every session now because she was so helpful. I just wanna kinda get you tucked in there. Oh yeah, they totally do. Yeah, we'll shoot right here. I'm gonna grab, can I grab my 85 out of my bag, Catherine? You're the best like sidekick ever right now. Thank you. You're so sweet. All right, I'm just gonna keep it with me and throw my 50. Thank you, you're the bomb. Dun, dun, dun. All right, yeah, these are happier. I like these better. I'm gonna actually, you stay there, I'm gonna check the other side really quick, see if I like the other side better. I probably should not be doing this. That side's sad. I don't want to do that side. All right. Dun, dun, dun. That side's sad. This is the only happy side left.
Bye. Here we go.
Ooh. All right. Grab that, and then I'm gonna grab my reflector too. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. I know. It's like the Captain America like shield. We love that. I love it. Let's go over to this kind of corner. So see where these buds are sticking out right here? I'm gonna have you kind of tuck in right here so there's some in the foreground. Yep, just like that. Just don't get stung by a bee. I don't think there are any, but
I've been stung before.
we'll be fine. All right, so I'm gonna have you drop your shoulder kind of with this hand on your hip. Perfect, and kind of drop it down and back for me, right there. And I'm gonna have you drop your eyes towards that shoulder for a second. I'm gonna get all my lighting set and pop this under you. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so pretty. Hold on. Beautiful. And pop those eyes right here towards me. Gorgeous. And kind of leaning right here, laughing towards me. Oh my gosh, these colors. You picked such a good blue. Like this just looks beautiful on you. It photographs like gorgeously. I'm gonna have you take half a step into the flowers if you can. I know I'm like shoving you into a bush. Like right there. No, that's perfect. Because now we've got some texture happening right here. Let's do turn this way for me. Actually, I lied. Try turning this way without them blocking your face. Yeah. And let's just kind of rest this hand right here on your shoulder for me. Yep. And eyes down. We'll do no smile for this one. I'll tell you when to pop them here towards me. I'm just going to get this set.
Okay, this was pretty much the only set of azaleas in the entire Forsyth Park that were not sad and wilty and dead. So they're a little sad, but they were still perky enough to get some photos with. What I was looking for here specifically when I'm shooting with florals, there's actually a YouTube video up on my channel about this, but I am specifically looking for an area of the bush or the tree or whatever the florals are where there is going to be foreground and background. I want to tuck my senior or my model into the flowers so that some of the flowers are in front of her to create some foreground, and then the color and the rest of the florals are behind her to create some depth and some interest to the composition of this photo. So what you're about to see, I saw this kind of pink branch sticking out that she could stand behind so that it was kind of cutting her off and creating that foreground, but still giving us that beautiful color behind her from the rest of the azalea bush. The lighting wasn't my most favorite right here. It was very contrasty because the light was actually coming from the side when I would have rather rather than coming from behind her. But you'll see that I kind of dropped the reflector on the ground in front of her to pop some light back up onto her face because I was using my 85, and I love my 85mm lens. But when you're using that, it's really hard to hold the reflector because in order to be close enough for my reflector to work, my 85 is going to crop her face in half, right? So instead, sometimes I'll just drop it on the ground to still act as a little bit of a reflector. It's just not quite as powerful when it's that far away from their face, but it still worked. And then in post-processing for these, I bumped the shadows way up and the contrast down to compensate for the fact that this lighting was a little bit harsher than my usual style.
Gorgeous. And pop those eyes right here. Stunning, girlfriend. And then leaning towards me, laughing this way. Oh my gosh, you're crushing it right now. I love it. And then go ahead and turn all the way towards me, and let's just do kind of a little rest like this. Perfect. Half a scoot in there if you can. Yep, right there. Beautiful. I know you feel crazy, but it looks beautiful, I promise. Beautiful. Love it. And then eyes right over that way for me one more time. Perfect. And then let's do your left hand up on your hip, and that other one can just kind of drop down. That way you can kind of tuck in a little more. Yep, perfect. And laugh in here. Gorgeous. So pretty. I'm gonna do one this way in case you need a horizontal. Stunning. Love. Oh, so good. Okay, let's go over to the fountain and see if that has cleared out a little bit, and then we can jump in the car. Do you want to follow us? Is that easiest because your outfits are in there? Okay, perfect.
This is like actually work right here in this building, so I'm right behind here.
Easy. Okay, perfect. I'm parked like right on that strip up there, but I can just give you, we'll probably go, I'm thinking Bull Street next, and we can do the pink gown for that, and then we can diddy bop on over to Jones, and I think that the jumpsuit would be cute there. Does that work? And then jeans and top for Plant Riverside area.
Yes. Okay.
Perfect. That was what was happening in my brain. As long as you're on board, that's perfect.
Good or whatever.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna actually tuck in here, and then I'm hoping that they'll clear out what they're doing. If not, we're gonna work around it. But we're gonna get some of this layer in here with all these azaleas. So let's have you stand. Oh, there's a bike just hanging. I'm gonna have you kind of stand to block it. I'm gonna use your body to block that bike. Yep. Perfect. Yep, just like that. And then I'm gonna toss that. Oh, this is gonna be stunning. Okay, so I'm gonna have you, I love kind of the wide stance you have going on. Let's do one pocket and then eyes off that shoulder for me. I'm just gonna adjust my settings since we moved. Hold on just a second.
Okay, again with this location, same thing as at the very beginning. Some of these azaleas are super sad, but I was looking for that foreground and that background, framing her with all of this beautiful color. So I loved that there were some azaleas in front of her as well as behind her, and I loved that this huge tree trunk blocked what was happening in the background. There's actually another photographer there. You can see their kind of softbox and lighting setup right there, but I needed to block them out, right? So I strategically placed her body to block that light, and then that big huge tree trunk blocked everything else. And my 85mm lens on a really low aperture blurred the rest of the background so beautifully that these actually didn't require any extra Photoshop, which was chef's kiss. I didn't want to spend that extra time. And so that was an awesome way for me to save myself time in post-processing by really thinking ahead at the shoot and being like, okay, how can I naturally and organically block out all of these distractions so that I save myself hours of editing time later? And this actually ended up working out beautifully.
Oh, girl. Gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Smiling here is perfect. Love it. And then go ahead and throw both hands up on your hips and kind of a laugh towards me right here. Yep, gorgeous. Perfect. I'm working around some people behind you. Hold on. Beautiful. Oh, this is so much better. Love it. And then I'm going to come in a little closer here. I actually love what you just did with like that kind of hair tuck moment. Go ahead and do that one more time and eyes off that shoulder for me. Perfect. And then right back here towards me, just laughing this way. Oh my gosh. Time out. I need to show you how freaking cute you are. Look how precious that is. The flowers look so good. I love it. I love it. And then let's have you stand. Actually, I like where you're standing. I'm going to move around the light. I'm going to have you turn to this side really quick, and we're going to kind of frame your face with this hand. Yep. And you can wrap this one around your waist. Yeah, just like that. And go ahead and drop those eyes down for me. Perfect. And we'll do no smile for this one. Go ahead and pop your eyes right here towards me and chin up the tiniest bit and tilt it this way the tiniest bit. Yep, just like that. And then just smiling here towards me. Nailed it, girlfriend. So cute. I love it. Okay, let's do a couple full body. Oh, it's a bride and groom. That's so sweet. I'm gonna rudely block them out of the photo, and then I'll edit them out later, but I wanna get a couple of you with the fountain, and then we can go ahead and head to the next spot. I just dropped something again and left it there. Catherine, I left my 50 over there. You're so sweet. She's an angel. She really is. Okay, let's stand. We'll kind of keep you a little further away. So I'll have you come like 2 steps towards me. I know. That looks fun though. I love that for him. Like right there is perfect. And then I'm just gonna use some settings to block these people out. So let's do that kind of wide stance that we did before. Let's do pockets. Perfect. And then eyes off that shoulder for me. I'm just gonna adjust quite a few things really quick. Hold on. Oh, beautiful, girlfriend. Hold on, letting some people walk by. Gorgeous. And then eyes right here towards me, just laughing this way. Gorgeous. And then let's do a couple walking towards me again, just laughing as you walk this way. Cute. Nailed it, girlfriend. Absolutely love it. Okay, I think we're good to jump in the car and head to Bull Street if you are. I feel like we got so much good stuff here. So let's head over to that way. I'll probably just park anywhere on the street by like Foxy Loxy or the Gingerbread House.
Okay.
And we'll get a ton of shots for you there. And we'll do your tiara and all that stuff there too.
Okay, so by Foxy Loxy.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I'll see you in a second.
I hope you guys found it helpful to watch this clip of Miss Savannah's shoot. It was truly one of my favorites. We had so much fun. If you want more content like this and you are a visual learner who really benefits from seeing not only the instruction and the thought process behind the decisions, but how it actually applies to real life shoots and scenarios, you will love the free lesson that I have for you down in the description. You get to watch another whole senior session as well as a bonus editing tutorial and get a sneak peek into what the Senior Scoop membership looks like completely for free. So grab that at the link in the description. I post bi-weekly videos here on this YouTube channel for senior photographers. I would be so grateful to have you subscribe. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.